Namaskaram, all of us. In the depth of the silence inside you, you hear the voice of God. So, the depth of the silence, when you are in Samadhi state, at that time, He showed me in front of me the entire world, where in certain parts of the world people are enjoying lavishly, whereas in certain other parts of the world people are struggling for starvation. Today, even in India, if you see, we have attained 75 years of independence, but still majority of people are living under poverty, illiteracy and unemployment. So, as Swami Vivekananda says, when you see God inside you, you see God everywhere. When the sufferings of others become sufferings of yours and you can't sleep. See, when you go in meditation to the Samadhi state, what happens? You are just pumping air into the balloon. When you pump air into the balloon expands. Similarly, when you go deep to the Samadhi state, the astral body expands to infinity, whereby all the Atmas of the world come inside you. That's what Swami Vivekananda says. When you see God inside you, then when all Atmas comes inside your astral body, then you see the all Atmas, God in all Atmas, because you are seeing God in you and you see the same God in everybody. However, each Atma, he comes with their own karmas, and because of the karma they suffer. So then their suffering becomes yours and you can't sleep. So when I experienced this kind of situation, I asked the Atma Guru, Lord Shiva, what is the solution? See, when the sufferings of others become sufferings, I could not sleep. So what is the solution? At that time he gave this solution of my dream of my country and my dream of world. This should be the dream of every individual human being in the world. And he asked to convey this to the entire humanity throughout the world. And I asked him, what is this, my dream of my country? What is it you want to tell to the humanity at large? Then he said, so for a common man, what is needed for livelihood? That has to be met. Once that is met, he will live peacefully. When each and every individual lives peacefully, then the society lives peacefully, then the entire society lives peacefully, the world lives peacefully, and there will be real peace in the world. That's what he said. So, I asked him, how to bring in real peace? What is the real dream you to say? He said, my dream of my country. In my country, every person, every people are my brothers and sisters, and they should live peacefully, happily. For that, what is needed? He says, the main thing what you have to see that everybody should get is education for all, employment for all, water for all, food for all, health for all, house for all, and nation for all. So this should be the vision of every citizen, every person in the country. If this is fulfilled for every person in the country, then there will be a real peace in the country. See, Japan has become a developed nation mainly because the government and people focused on two important aspects. What is called? They focus on the education to all and health for all. So by giving education, their intellectual capability is increasing. And by giving importance to health, the productivity of each individual is increasing. So education improves the skill and health improves the productivity. So because of the increase in skill and productivity of each and every individual in Japan, they become developed nation in a very short period of 45 years. Similarly, in our country of 140 million people, 140 crores of people are there with different religions, following different religion, caste, creed, community, race, all these things. So all have been united in this country. And for them, what is basically needed? So there are majority of people are still living in poverty, literacy, and we need to focus on this education for all, employment for all, water for all, food for all, health for all, horse for all, nation for all. What is this for each and everything will be explained separately through separate videos. How to implement this? So if you want to implement this, we have to have this individual social responsibility. Each and every person has got an individual social responsibility. Then second is residential welfare association social responsibility is there. And third is corporate social responsibility. And fourth is the government social responsibility. And fifth is opposition party social responsibilities. And next is government servant social responsibility. And finally the media social responsibility is there. So all this, if all people in this different sectors, they fulfill the social responsibilities, we can implement these 7 aspects what is needed for common man to live. And each and every aspect, how this responsibility can be fulfilled, how this water for all, education for all, how it can be implemented, will be explained through separate videos. And next comes my dream of world. So in the world is filled with entire humanity. All human beings in this world should live peacefully. From birth to death, each person comes and faces a lot of ups and downs in life, which varies from a particular age. Kids face certain situations, children, youth, adolescents, teenagers, youth, adults, elders, and seniors. This is 7 category of people. So we pass through 7 stages of life, and each stage of life we have different kind of situations, different level of intellectual growth, and different kind of problems. So at each level, how one has to live successfully, overcoming all the problems and peacefully. That is explained through this Atma Yoga, which I have given in 7 levels. Atma Yoga for children, kids from 1 to 5 years, Atma Yoga for children 6 to 12 years, Atma Yoga for teenagers 13 to 19, Atma Yoga for youth from 20 to 27, Atma Yoga for adults from 28 to 40, Atma Yoga for elders from 41 to 60, and Atma Yoga for seniors above 60. So these, he says, he has given this Atma Yoga, which he said should be spread throughout the world, for everybody from kids to elders to live happily, peacefully, so that they will be free from all kinds of disease and they can live a happy, prosperous, healthy, successful, peaceful life. And the next important thing is equality of all these things, to bring in real peace in the world. Today, the peace in the world is disturbed mainly because of religious intolerance that is prevailing. Hindus, Muslims, Christians, all these things, they fight based on the religious fanatism, religious factors. There is a social imbalance due to the disparity on account of religion, caste, creed, race, economic status, all these things. So, this world is our family in which everybody lives as a family member. If in our family, if somebody is suffering, facing problems, as a brothers and sisters, we extend a helping hand for them to live peacefully. Similarly, in this world, all people should live happily. We should extend helping hand. For that, first thing is we should remove the disparity among us. For this, what he has given is he has bring in this to know, to relieve the disparity. He has given this vision of what each religious philosophy has told to mankind. And in this, he has asked to bring 9 editions of the books. What are called? There is Message of Peace to Mankind from Bhagavad Gita. Message of Peace to Mankind from the Holy Bible. Message of Peace to Mankind from Holy Quran. Message of Peace to Mankind from Buddhism philosophy. Message of Peace to Mankind from Jainism philosophy. Message of Peace to Mankind from Zoroastrian philosophy. Message of Peace to Mankind from Sikhism philosophy. Message of Peace to Mankind from Sufism philosophy. And Message of Peace from Judaism. So, these are the various philosophies. People in the world follows these, majority of people follow these main 9 religious philosophies. And one should know what each religious philosophies have told to mankind. If you see, all religious philosophies only told the path for people to live peacefully in the righteous path. None of the religions say to expose their supremacy and destroy humanity on account of religion. So what he says is, tell the mankind about the various religious philosophies of the world and make an appeal that all religious philosophies show paths for human peace and not for human destruction. Let us set our differences on account of caste, creed, religion, race, economic status. Because in every person God is there. So see God in everybody. You won't find a difference on account of religion, caste, creed, economic status, all these things. And wherever the karmas of the people are suffering, you extend helping hand to make them to come up and live a peaceful life. So that is the religious intolerance, how to remove. He has given this. So these 9 editions of books will be published as a packet editions shortly. I will be releasing after convening a press meet to release these books before going on my Vishwashanti Yatra. And next is economic status. So as I told you, this education for all, employment for all, water for all, food for all, health for all, and house for all. You see, in underdeveloped nations like many countries in Africa, Ethiopia, like that, and in Asian countries also, there are so many countries which are very, very underdeveloped, and certain countries are developing. Even in India, which is in developing stage, still majority are living in poverty. Whereas you see many of the European countries, Japan, Singapore, South Asia, and in America. So these developed nations, many people, they enjoy lavishly without knowing what is the responsibility of the society in the world. So what it says, you bring to the awareness of the people. That is the social responsibility of the people and government of the developed nations towards the developing nations. What he said is, the people in the developed nation should be made to know the awareness about the social responsibility towards the developing nations. They have to form a group of people can form an NGO and go to developing nations. We go to the inner villages of developing nations and see what is it they can do for basic. They can adopt villages, they can adopt towns in each and every village of developing underdeveloped nations to provide basic food, clothing, shelter, education, health, employment. The corporates of the developed nations can come and identify what are the essential natural resources available to start industries for their growth at the same time for the growth of the economy of the underdeveloped nations and give employment avenues and show the economic upliftment of the people there through the corporate social responsibility. And governments of developed nations should get in touch with underdeveloped nations, enter in an MOU, see for economic upliftment of the nation, whatever best they can do, they should see. So the entire world is our family, where the government of developed nations, people of developed nations, corporates of developed nations should see, should not confine to their country, because they are already developed, the saturation. They have to come to the underdeveloped nations, see that what best they can do, and that gives them an opportunity to grow worldwide at the same time. They fulfill their duties towards humanity that takes them to the path of salvation. If everybody does these things, then there will be a real peace in the world. The terrorism will go off from the world. The people can live peacefully, and we can move from Kali Yuga to Treta Yuga, to Dwapara Yuga, where the righteous path people follow, so that the more the Dharma exists. So this is what he said to implement through this my dream of my country and my dream of world. So this dream should be made the dream of every human being in the world. So he has to go on tour. First he has to spread through the virtual media, through all social media like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all these things. First spread this machine, and then you go on a road show to bring to the awareness of the people So first go all over the country today, first India, then world over. You have to travel. That's what is the instruction. And just follow. I'm just following as a tool according to instruction to express this to the entire humanity through this speech. So, as far as the other aspects are, how each and every education for all, how to implement, health for all, how to implement, employment for all, how to implement, he has given this. This will be presented through separate video, and how the individual social responsibility, corporate, how this can be implemented will also be explained through individual videos. So let us all join together as one family, world family, and to bring in real peace and development in our country, in the world, and let us all live peacefully, happily, and fulfill the dream of my country, a developed country, and my dream of world, a developed and peaceful world. Thank you.